Hello, everyone. I'm going to get up and shut my door so we don't hear the TV next door. Sorry about that. Dean will be joining us in a second. Got my crazy hair going. My hair is trying to be curly. I've been slowly growing it out, and it's hitting that point where it doesn't really know what it wants to do, be straight or curly. My hair is naturally curly. Once it gets, so many inches long, it starts to do its own thing. So I've been grabbing people on the list as the list goes up. I am doing $5 readings for if you want to submit a question. Gerald, I got yours. Thank you. I got yours before you came in the room. So that was sweet of you. And I'm doing good. I've had a good week. I spent the last 3 or 4 days working on my back taxes because they always land when I'm in the hospital like crazy and recovering, and I just need to get them done. I'm coming out good though so far. And then I discovered I'm missing some of my tax forms, so I've got to go retreat some. But other than that, I haven't filed for several years, so bad me, but I always get a refund, so I'm not too worried about it. Anyways, I'm trying to get that kind of stuff taken care of and behind me because I need that information when I go to buy a new house. So I got to get current on everything. But let's see. I'm going to do a reading for the collective first. Let me grab my Crow deck because I don't want to taint one that they always end up with something political attached to it. So I don't want to taint my friendly decks with political stickiness. Oh, there's Dean. Fine.
Hello.
Hey, look, I got colorful.
Oh, nice. You got sherbet.
Yeah, I got my sugar going. Just trying to get my color theme going here, with my
peachy colors.
Yeah, I woke up springy and peachy.
So you're doing
I told you I dress my moods. Trying to explain it to Dean. Pisces have wardrobes that are eclectic. We got some classy church lady. I've got yippee hippie. I've got boho. I've got blue jeans and t-shirts. I dress my mood or how I want to be portrayed by whatever environment I'm in. I had joked because I was working on my taxes. I said, yeah, I'd probably get a lot more done if I just put a suit on and come in my office and work. And he goes, you think that would work? I said, oh, yeah, then I go in total office mode. Now, I did audits and stuff all the time, so taxes, audits, yeah, I would have totally gone into work mode. I'm doing a reading for the collective. Said general, see what comes out. And I'm doing a Celtic. If you'd like to join me, Dean.
Oh, school so far is going okay. JR.
Yeah, he got a good class. I haven't got to really know him yet, but he's got a good class. I read that before he started. He doesn't have a cray-cray student and it cause him havoc. Mm. Well, the underlying card of the collective reading is we're watching a lot of infighting going on right now in politics with all the debacle going on. Yeah, I think this is getting our president. Yeah, I get the nine of swords. He's a sleepless nights. He's bound up. He's got roadblocks. Things aren't going his way. Oh, they're definitely not going his way. He's trying to rise above. He really wants that Pulitzer Prize, but I don't think he's going to get it. But I think this will work out for us in the end because it's diminishing him. That was mean, huh? That's what my guide said. In the process of all this, there will be good things coming out of it, but I don't think it's because he's done it. I think it's because Europe has stepped in for Ukraine. American people are supporting that. Our government's not so much, but we all have hope and we see direction. It's funny because I am like a big, huge news freak, mind you. And Dean and I were talking last night, and I had plugged out of the news, I thought, for about a week. And it actually is like 3 weeks I've been unplugged from the news, other than a few headlines. That's about all I've been reading is the headlines and actually not watching the programming because I'm just getting burnout really bad. I'm still adding people to my list. I see JR came in. I'm grabbing JR. Let's see what I got. I've got 5 people on the list. So far on the list, I have Marby, Tammy, Trenzone, Cheryl, and JR. So if you're in the room and I've missed you, please raise your hand. Speak up. For some reason, I'm not seeing that on my right eye real clear. It's probably my glasses. Okay. Well, we're coming into this reading with the Two of Pentacles. I think that we're needing some balance, and I think as a collective, we're looking for that balance in our lives right now with everything going on that's out of our control. We are still seeking balance as we're moving into this energy. The center of the reading, I get the World card. The world, right now, the USA, our government, is on the world stage, and it's not a good thing. But we, the people, are trying to hold on to what we've got and not lose everything. We're standing up. The marches and the parades have gotten the marches, the protests have gotten very strong, especially in the East Coast, where they're living with the debacle now. I was watching some of the news footage that I was thumbing through in downtown DC, New York, crazy. So I'm glad to see it out there. Above us, the Hermit. I think we're being guided in the direction that we need to go, standing up for our rights. I think our guides are there. They're shining the light on this. They're saying, hey, get out there. Let the government know what we stand for, what we believe in, and speak our truths. Underlying card, the Empress. I think that's us empowering ourselves. Yeah, definitely. This is us empowering ourselves. As we move into the future, we're the lovers. We are all joining together for the causes that we believe in, for our society, for our humanity, for jobs, for food, for democracy. The current temperature of things is the Eight of Pentacles. We're working hard to earn our money, to keep our finances straight, and just have faith that those opportunities are still there for us. We haven't gone under to the point that, our government's not bringing us under to the point we're not surviving still, but we're being frugal as we do this. we're also starting to work together in finding ways that we can help our neighbors, have that little extra. If somebody needs help, offer it. That charity works two ways. When you're charitable to others, others are charitable to you. We're there to meet each other's time and needs, and we've got some serious weather conditions coming up soon. We've built our lives on a very strong foundation with this Four of Swords. And I don't think, regardless of what this president is doing to our society, I don't think he can destruct our foundation. We're going to stand firm in that. My God's going, yes, 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 we will. We are charging forward in this battle. We are not going to allow them to win. We as a collective are going to charge forward with this Knight of Wands, take charge, take actions, and fight for what we believe in. And the final outcome card is, I love these cards, is the Two of Notebooks. I don't recognize this card. It is it's a Temperance card now. What is the number 2 card in the Arcadia? Got a book on you? You don't have a book near you? You make me go out and look it up. I have to go into my books in the living room. I got a half a dozen decks behind me.
Magician.
Oh. Magician, thank you. See, the card doesn't look like a magician card. That's why I was not drawing that. That's the magician.
Wait a minute. 0 is the full.
No, it's a number 2. It's a number 2.
It's the Empress then. Because 0 is full, Magician is 1, Empress is 2.
Okay, it's the Empress card. No, the Empress card's 3 on mine.
Well, I don't remember them.
It's got to be the Emperor. The Emperor goes
for the Emperor.
4. I don't have the book to this deck. Now it drives me crazy. One is the Magician, 2 is the High Priestess. Yeah. 2 is the High Priestess, 3 is the Empress. Okay. Between. Okay, so it is the High Priestess card. That's our belief in our spirituality. It's being in touch with our higher selves, moving into that higher realm, and trust and faith, and that everything is going to go great. I feel like the energy is good. I think that people, we as a people are standing our ground in what our belief systems are. We're not going to be divided. We're not going to let our government divide us and try to put us into a police state. We're not buying it. That's not America. And as Trump tries to infiltrate and do this to people, we're going to stand up and challenge it. We're not going to fold to living in a society where we're in a police state, and that some idiot out there is going to try to be a dictator and move us in a very negative, bad direction. And we've got the world behind us. The entire world is laughing at him right now. And his focus is on a Nobel Peace Prize. Really? I mean, what a petty person. I need a trinket. I need a trinket. Well, so much for politics today. I think
So
we're doing
I
great.
threw a few cards down too.
Hey, warrior girl.
So with the few cards I threw down, the center of the reading is the Queen of Pentacles. This is saying that we still have hope. There's hope still there. That beacon to help those who are in need to take that kind of charge, that leading stance. We can enter the week with the Two of Swords in reverse. This is telling me that we're faced with opposition, but yet we don't know which direction to turn. We have the Nine of Swords, which this opposition is causing a lot of restlessness within, not just within ourselves, but within the community and out in the world as well. It ends the end of the week. It starts to become like the Page of Pentacles, where we see like the opportunity to be that beacon of hope, to be that blessing in disguise, to share, I would say, the good news, if I dare say, when it comes to providing those with some type of security on a basic needs foundation. Then it goes to the end of the week where this is the Four of Wands, which there's a blending of ideas and partnership, a blending of companionship. It's funny that I see this because right before we went on, I was telling Kathy that people aren't being neighborly anymore. And this is what's coming out is that it's going to, things that are happening right now is causing people to become more aware and more neighborly, I would say. It
I don't
ends.
know. I'm one of those people that takes the time to just one passing say hello to people. Just, a smile and a hello. To me, it's just, I grew up in Oregon. That was sort of like this, you walk down the street and that's what you did.
And then the underlining card is the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's still, even though things seem grim, we can't, once we know the truth, we can't walk away from it. We have to face it head on. So that's what I got.
Okay, we're doing $5 donations per question. Gerald, did you have a question for me today, or did you just want a general reading? And Gerald's going to go first. He was our first donation today. I do appreciate it. I want to tell everybody, the next day I got my air condition, my compressor. It's got installed. Now my husband had to bust his butt out there to get it to put it in, mind you, because I did it last time and he, I guess, felt guilty about it. And then about halfway through it, he'd come out and come in the house. He said, "Aren't you going to come out here and help me?" And I'm like, "I did the whole thing by myself last time." "Okay, what do you need me to do?" And then he yelled at me several times because, this is appreciative. Welcome to my world. And I finally sat down. He changed the plugs. And he goes, "Well, your hands are smaller. You can put the straps all back together in a second." I might as well have just done it myself. And then he didn't ground it. So I'm like, "You're going to electrocute yourself. Did you ground it?" "What do you mean ground it?" So he touches the side of the thing in the ground. And I'm like, "That's not how you ground it. You have to ground the electrical leads because they're charged." And I showed him how to ground it properly. I'm like, "God, you're dangerous with electricity. That's why I don't let you touch electricity." But it was funny. But it's hooked up, turned it on, and it took about 2 hours to get the house tempered back down to comfortable. I set the darn thing at 80 and I haven't moved any. The house was really cool though. So, but we're still running in the hundreds right now. But I don't know, 80's comfortable to me. I have tile floors and stuff, so the floor is tempered to the whatever the air is. So it gets colder at night, and then it doesn't. The air conditioner doesn't run a lot because I have the tile floors. So that's okay. And Gerald, did you have a question? I'm looking one. I guess we're doing it general for Gerald.
Okay, 5 cards.
This question, yeah, we're doing a 5 card plus. You know me, I always end up with all the underlying. No, that must have come out. My hands are like butterfingers. There's all those mini cards. Gerald, you're the Hierophant. Yes, very connected to spirit. You follow your intuition. You use it. You know how to use it. It's also the King of Cups. You have abundance always coming in your life. You know how to take care of yourself, your household. You're that strong emotional king. And of course, the sun is shining on you, as we well know. And you're taking action with this Ace of Wands. So, yeah, these cards are great, Gerald. The card that dropped out of the deck that wanted to be heard was the Seven of Cups. That delusion, that manifesting, this is your power. You have that magic power of manifesting what you want, how to achieve it, how to get it. And this card is just jumping out saying, yep, I'm manifesting my destiny. Right now you're waiting. We're coming into the reading this week as in the present, as you've been waiting for change, waiting for your ships to come in. No, this isn't the 3 Wands, it's 2-1. You're looking abroad for new opportunities. So you're out there searching for those new opportunities. You're the Hangman. You've been a little bit hung up, but you're taking everything in perspective. What's out there? What do you want to do next? Which direction you want to go? But right in the center of the reading, you're just all strength. This is that lioness energy, that you know what you want. You have the strength to do it, and you have your ideas set. With your manifestation of what's coming next. Put out those wishes, and your wishes will come true. You've got the stars following that, so use those opportunities. Right now, you're holding on to what you've got with the 4 of Pentacles. You're being very frugal with your money. Not a bad thing. Maybe doing a few investments, tucking some away for a possible rainy day. Not that you have rainy days, but yeah, you're human. But this is leading to hard work, good finances, and you are a hard worker. So yeah, you're gonna work. You're gonna get more contracts, more stuff coming in. Hard work, and it's going to prevail. You got that Knight of Pentacles. This is that stable knight. He isn't moving, but it's the finances are coming in. So it's slow and steady as you go. But you got justice, balance that is working in your favor. So everything you do, everything you touch right now is going to be very balanced, very, very favorable for you. And you're going to be doing good. You worry sometimes about being left out in the cold on something, but I'm not seeing it. This is just, I think, an inner play with times being hard and stuff like that. You may run across a few obstacles, but nothing blocks you because you just push forward because you are that Knight of Wands, that take charge guy. So you're going to be charging forward in your future. You're that warrior. You're the one that knows how to get up and go. And sometimes you need to take a break, Gerald, but you're go, 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 all business. So everything's looking good. Finances are looking good. Yeah, just manifest what you want. You may have one little tiny obstacle in the way, a little bit of worry that maybe something's not going to come through, but no, I see you getting it with this Knight of Wands. So whatever it is that creeps up next week in the coming week that you maybe threw a bid out there or something, or an investment out there and you're a little worried of its stability, no, it's going to come through. You charged forward, you took the risk, and it's going to come through for you. So blessings to you, Gerald. I always love your cards. I need a whole reading of nothing but pentacles.
Well,
I can dream.
I have the underlying card is the Death card here, and this death is a positive change is coming your way. I think what happens is when judgment comes upon us, like was forced into our favor, we weren't prepared for it. We weren't prepared for like the obstacles that we've been putting together and trying to save a sinking ship. We've always been the type of person that's always been able to provide and care for those who were in need. But we forgot somewhere along the line to take care of ourselves and answer our own calling, our own wishes. And sometimes these chances can escape us. And that has allowed us to, that false sense of hope, to go down paths that we probably didn't realize. But again, whatever change is coming towards you is positive in nature. It feels like, I think last time when I read for you, it just seems like everything was up all in the air. Now it feels like you're kind of getting a handle on it. And there's going to be a close to this chapter in your life. Many blessings to you.
I did pull a postcard for you, Gerald. We can't read what the theme is. It is looks like it says holding treasures. Anyways, it says, dear you, since you're on Earth and you understand how buildings are built, yes, a good solid foundation and yet flexible too in a case of an earthquake. Truth be told, you can offer something substance unless it is built from a solid base. Whether to be an idea that takes form from one stop at a time to the actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, proud, poured, and built. We want to remind you that this is because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundations of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know that you are building your life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome many miracles awaiting to come visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you are building. So I know I had a reading, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, that was a little more teeter-tottery for Gerald than normal. But to me, you're coming out of it. Your foundations are there. You've always had really strong readings, so I don't know if you've had a recent breakup or some change in that part of your life that's a little different. It's all good, though. You will find your balance, that's for sure. Okay. Let's go to the top of our list.
Cheryl?
Yeah, I'm going to take Cheryl. No, Marby's at the top of the list.
Well, I pulled for Cheryl because I see it says Cheryl is at the top of your list right here. The ones you starred.
The ones I start, I have Marby at the top of my list. I went in order. But okay,
No,
we'll do Cheryl.
JR Warrior Girl. Those are the ones you have starred. Cheryl, JR Warrior Girl.
I have 5 on my list.
Nope, I have Cheryl, JR Warrior Girl.
I have Marby, Tammy, Cheryl, JR, and Warrior Girl.
I don't.
And Trend Zone was the first.
Nope,
I don't know why yours isn't matching.
Don't know.
Go out of it and go back in it and see if it updates.
No.
We'll go off my list. Next, we will do Marby.
Okay.
Okay. The power on my side.
So, Cheryl, I have the underlying card is the 5 of coins. So something is recent where there was an end to something potentially, or someone around you, there's an end to something where they think all is lost. And it had to be something to do with like a disagreement or truth been placed in their, either theirs or your view of vision. So you acknowledge that there was something there, whether it's good, bad, ugly. And it goes into the King of Swords. And this is like a type of person that's really asking the true hard questions. And it's somebody that is like not really confrontational, but will confront somebody to find like the truth of the matter. And whatever you or they find out is going to lead them into shining a light on their own truths, to like potentially going back and becoming in a hermit mode, to like reevaluate, finding the truth in everything that's around them. At the end of the week, I feel like it's going to be feeling like a burden to maintain whatever this was, this drama, this judgment that was thrown into your lap or their lap. It's what's leading to this 5 of coins, that separation. I feel this is like being controlled either by work or by a partner or somebody that is around you or around that particular person. And it's going to be kind of like an unforeseen grief, a battle, a tug of war kind of a thing, because I do get the 5 of wands. And it feels like, again, it's going to be something that you're probably going to confront and conquer, but you're going to have to make that call for yourself. But that is what I have for you.
Trend Zone, how did your basement get flooded? Oh my gosh. I hope it's torrential rains. I hope it's like maybe a pipe issue that you can bilge it out and repair the pipe. You'll get that resolved though. I'm looking at houses with basements, and that's one of the things I'm looking at is basements that are not in flood zones, that don't have evidence of having flooded, because I'm wanting to put my long arm down there. I quilt, and I haven't been quilting lately. And I really like a place to put my long arm out there so I can get my quilts. I got like 7 quilts ready to go, and I need to get them done and out to people. And I'll start showing them off as I get them finished once I'm resettled and all that. Okay. This is for Cheryl. I'm going to read the underlying cards first. The underlying card of the reading was got a little depression, a little rainy day here with this Five of Cups. You need to work through whatever it is that you're holding on to from your past that's causing that little bit of you identify it, recognize it, and ask yourself, what am I learned from this? Why am I feeling this way? What am I learning from this? And cut the ties to the things that are no longer serving you, and look for the positive things you've learned from the situation that's bringing you down. Always have to look for the positive when you're feeling down and depressed and something's bothering you. What did you learn from it? What positive, how can you turn that to something positive? Because once you've figured that out, because every negative has a balance, has a positive, you're going to feel that balance come in. You'll pinpoint what it is that's bringing you down and what you need to do to change that, to let that thing go from your past and no longer bother you. And you're going to find that balance. It is going to lead you to opportunities, opening the doors to opportunities for you. Take all options. Don't let any behind. And that's moving you from rough waters to calmer waters. So, and that's what you're looking for, is that calm stability that you've been looking for. So as you're coming out of this period of time, you're going to find your way. You're going to find that balance. It's going to open opportunities for you, and you're going to come into calmer waters. Right now, you're being frugal as you come into the reading. So nothing's wrong with being frugal. That's just taking care of yourself. Right in the center of the reading, again, you're wanting that balance. You feel like you've been juggling something for a while, but you've got that balance coming towards you right in the center of the reading. So this is the card that's singing highest, is your balance. You are finding your balance. And so you're going to find that. Be temperate. My card, be temperate. Take care of yourself, take care of your health, take care of your finances, just overall care. Pamper yourself a little bit. You deserve it. But be temperate, because if you don't take care of yourself, you're not ready for the next step. So take the time to get lots of rest, eat well, pamper yourself a little, so that you rejuvenate, and are able to move towards those new opportunities. You do have new opportunities coming to you because they're showing up in your underlying cards. So just be patient. Patience is the virtue. Things will be falling in place. I pulled a postcard for you. It says, love your dreams. It says, dearest, wonderful you. Intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know you really well. Not the perfect, flawless, masked you where for others. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one, and the totally you, without artifice and walls. Yes, you will be expanded. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others. You will also be close to spirit and to us. God, my reading is terrible today. This is what I sound like in elementary school trying to read. Panic in my voice. There's amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with others or a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy and truly empowering. So we may support you wholeheartedly in the choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who you are with others, so share it. You will also be glad you did. Loving you so, so, so much. So put yourself out there, expose yourself, let your hair down, take the mask off, and let people see you for who you are. I love this message. So, blessings to you. I hope that resonates for you, Cheryl. Things are getting better, though. Yeah, things are on the upswing. And next up, we have Marby. And I'm going to grab my pair of glasses because for some reason I'm not seeing out of my right lens very well. My other glasses are stronger. I'll be right back. Got my giant glasses on.
Okay, Marby. So I pulled 3 cards for you.
I think it's just my right eye.
And the center card, it's all about the Two of Swords. It's making choices. But this Two of Swords is saying that we're still like not really looking or facing those decisions, those 2 choices we have to make. We're still looking into the moon. Like sometimes it's like harder to face our own truths and make our own choices about something. And I get that. We have to be able to choose a path. And I guess in this instance, it doesn't really matter what side you're going to take per se, because it's going to be a lesson involved, but not facing facing the situation or the elephant in the room is going to prevent you from moving on. Okay. I do have the Ace of Wands here. This is very powerful. That says it's really meaning this is showing to me that you are going to be able to move forward with your passions. If you are looking for like potential new job or new employment or something that really gets your juices and creativeness flowing, your passion flow moving forward, now's the time to seek that out. But it ends off with a Knight of Cups. To me, this feels like separation from one's truth, I would say, one's self. Again, it goes back to being able to face those challenges and heal. You have to be able to heal that wound or whatever, however this applies to you, to be able to allow yourself to love again or to move forward with something. And I get the 3 of Cups. There's something that you're going to have to work with. This could be something with a family member or somebody close to you as your underlining card. It's something you're going to have to bring peace to. There's peace. There's like something inside you that's not perfectly balanced that needs to have some form of resolution. And usually when I see the 3 of Cups, it's supposed to be peace and harmony within the family or those who you call family. But when I see it also in the reverse, that means there's seeking peace, wanting peace, but not really settling anything right away. So there has to be something that you need to settle, if that makes any sense to you. What are you getting, Kathy?
Wow, I'm getting very different cards for than you're getting. The underlying card of this reading is that Knight of Cup. This is you moving forward and looking for abundance in your life. Um, he he holds his cup. He's got a fish in his cup, and the symbol of a fish in a cup is a symbol of abundance. So he's moving forward, seeking abundance as he's moving forward. You do have some inner infighting that you're going on, things you're wrestling around with that you're trying to work through right now. You need to resolve that, let that go, and only take forward what's serving you. Because you've got this, it's followed by that Knight of Wands, you taking charge of things. You're going to find that game plan. You're going to work through those issues, and you're going to charge forward, which is that fast-moving Knight, that taking charge Knight. You're going to use your creativity, your knowledge, your strength to charge forward that fire energy. This is going to bring that Queen of Wands out in you. This is that queen that is also creative, knowledgeable. She's intuitively sound. She knows how to use her knowledge, her creativity, and her intuition to create and make things happen. So you've got that really powerful female energy. What it's leading to you is prosperity with the Nine of Pentacles. So you are going to take all that energy and that creativity and move forward, and you are going to financially be better off for it. You're believing in yourself. You have the Hierophant right in the center of the reading. This is your connection with spirit, your connection with the higher power, that trust in your faith, that you are being guided and that you have the ability to recognize that that guidance is coming towards you and accept it. But remember, in this period of time while you're achieving and you're getting all this guidance, you still need that temperance, that self-care, that patience as you go, as you manifest that energy forward. You need to care for yourself. You need to pamper yourself. You need to get lots of rest and be patient for things coming forward. As you're working through this period of time. So I love these cards. They're beautiful cards. And it looks like you're going to take charge of things and move forward. It's a lot of action cards followed by solid faith and spirit and in self-care. So, and it's going to allow you to be very prosperous, have abundance. So I love this. Financial abundance too. Love those money cards. Blessings to you, Marby. I don't know why my other computer keeps shutting off. Next up, Tammy. Were you waiting for me to tell you who was next? Sorry, Dean. I really the Accredited cards today. I don't know why I was drawn to them today. What's going on with Tammy? Tammy, your underlying card of the reading is a celebration, which I think is interesting considering what's following it. So right now you've been in a celebratory mood, having a good time, all that, but it's followed by a tower moment and you walking away. I think this may be that relationship you've been in. You've tried it out. You're not seeing it move forward, and you're going to choose to walk away from that. I think it's time. Hey, Snow Wolf, I'll add you to the list. Anyways, coming into this reading, you are the Empress. You are in charge of your own empire. You have faith. You have faith in spirit. You have a connection with your guides, and you are following that guidance right now. Don't let this get you down. You put yourself out there. You've had a good time, but and I don't think this tower moment is going to be like, oh my God, devastating. It's played itself out, and you were willing to go through the things. I think you're going to remain friends, but you're not seeing this as a long-term love relationship because of whatever reason. Right in the center of the reading, you've got that King of Pentacles. This is you being able to take care of yourself, stand in your honor, in your faith, in your home, and take care of yourself. This is that strength you have. You are your own King of Pentacles, and you know that. But what you reap, you sow. And as you put yourself out there in the projects you take, maybe look for a little more ways to make money on the side, it's going to be prosperous. So you do have money coming towards you. Whatever seeds you plant, you can sow, and it will pay off for you. I love these cards. It's telling me that, you've been out there, you've been trying, more power to you, but you need to focus on you now. Take care of Tammy. That's the most important thing. And whatever you do in that process, you're going to do well. I love this. Clarify your thing. Your Queen of Cups. You've got options coming your way of planting those seeds and making the money. And the Chariot card, you're going to move swiftly on something that's coming towards you. So, yeah, you have opportunities and stuff like that that you will seek out. So, for those side jobs or whatever ways that you're going to make money, you're going to actually be paid well. I'm hearing paid well. So take advantage of it, Tammy. Move on and have a good one and enjoy it as you go. You only live once, so if you don't put yourself out there, like we've talked before, if you don't put yourself out there, you don't get the experiences and you don't learn the lessons. But you and I both have had our whole fair share of lessons, haven't we? But I think you've got a great friendship going there. Long-term lovers relationship, maybe not. But you have new opportunities coming your way, so you've got things to look forward to. And I love it. And I'm going to add Snow Wolf to the list.
So I'm getting there's some form of change. I mean, it's not worth. Something is going to prevent you from moving. Well, I have the Tower in the center of my reading on this one. And to me, this feels like you did all you could do to make this situation work. And it doesn't seem like it's something that you can that's something that you can save, because there's like differences, or there's something there it's almost like a communication thing. I would say like something is preventing something there's like a disconnect. Okay. And what I mean by that, because I start off the beginning of the week with the 10 of Cups, and this is like this like happiness, but I don't know what this happiness was. This is like a lot. Is this the happiness that finally meeting somebody, or meeting a match, or is this actually the happiness that you allow yourself to be vulnerable? Maybe I don't want to say that's for you to decide. I would say I don't want to, because I don't really have any other relationship cards here. But it's something that's saying that being at peace with the vulnerability, because there's going to be truths that are going to be coming out where this king of this is the queen or king, let me see, where the queen of pentacles is turning her back onto something, like she's not having it. So she's either not recognizing the things that aren't suiting her, or she's blinded by the truth that's in front of her, which potentially leads to the tower moment. It's going to that tower moment is leading you into the four of pentacles here. This is, to me, is saying that you need to be frugal with how you move forward, not to outstep, to live outside your means to a degree. And it's going to lead you into the High Priestess, which is saying that you need to trust your gut instincts and your intuition, because that is going to help you out, I would say 96% of the time. If we just listen to our gut instincts, 90 to 95% of the time, it won't fail us. The underlying card I do get for you is Justice. This is the justice that is, or not justice, but judgment. This is actually being able to accept and honor everything you have put forth into whatever situations you have been coming towards or going through. It, to me, this is like the honorary side of it. Like, you're holding your own, that you're able to speak your truth on how you handled yourself through the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. This side of judgment, this is saying that they have not recognized it yet. But I feel like you're there, living your truth and standing by it. And there's lots of things that are a test, and some things are meant to be for only a season. Okay, but don't think that this being vulnerable every time, you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable within situations, else you're not going to know what is going to turn out to be actually good. So you have to allow yourself to see through the good, the bad, the ugly that each situation has to offer. Who's next, Kathy?
Already thrown cards on her too. They are. Medical supplies had come in yet. Me. What the heck's the email? I was like pulling. I had to go manual. Oh, well, we know everything. Oh my God, then I had a doctor's appointment because they needed chart records, and they wouldn't take my hospital chart records where I saw an endocrinologist every single day for a month. No, they needed office notes. What's the difference? I mean, oh God, I just wanted to kill somebody by the time I got over. I'm going to change companies. I said, this is utterly ridiculous. Anyways, I got them. They sent me a free box after the third week. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, though. Like, I've been a diabetic for 45 plus years, and nothing's changed. I'm not going to become not diabetic. I'm a juvenile diabetic.
Mm. So let me see, JR. What
I
I
got
will
good
say
cards
is,
for her.
huh?
I got great cards for her.
I have good cards. I would say misfortunes can also lead you to a path of happiness. I know that sounds crazy.
No, it doesn't.
Misfortunes, I'm going to say that again, can lead to happiness. No,
And prosperity and
well, because see, I have the three cards I have. I have the wheel that's in reverse. This to me is saying is karmatic. It's karma, misfortune, right? That center card, the Knight of Cups. This to me sounds like this type of abundance, like grounding within self, like owning your truth.
who did we just read?
Uh, the Nine of Pentacles here. So I feel like you're going to
Tammy.
see the misfortunes, the foolishness around you, the swords that were storm you, because of the misfortune. So
In your read, notice the reflection. You're finding that balance, allowing you forward very strongly. You're not doing this alone, though. You're doing this in partnership with other people. This is either family or people that you work with, a team you work with, but you're doing this in partnership. And this is leading to great success with that Three of Pentacles. The underlying card of the reading is you are that Queen of Swords. You live in your truth. You live in your strength, your power. You have the ability to take charge and move forward. And you're just in the way you go about doing things. So you're standing in your own power. You're taking consideration into all the options you have as you're doing your job and moving forward in success. You're not pondering them. You're not disregarding any of them. You're taking the time to look at all aspects. This allows you to grab every dream you want and use your creativity and wish upon that star, and that you get the rewards, because you get the victory card followed by the sun card. All positive. The sun's shining on you. You're moving in the right direction. So whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is you're working towards, you are going to achieve it in great victory, financial security. So I love these cards. I also put a message from Spirit. It says, you are magic. Dearest you, pick up the magic, bang the drum, get on up and start that hustle towards your goals and dreams. I love how this is theming right into it. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life. Pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step towards the goals, or us. Accept the cascade of changes, good news, opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. This point is that we are saying, go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams. And even if the outcome isn't exact fit for your agenda, it will all be orchestrated by spirit and arrive in divine appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? We love you so much. I love this card. So hey, it's saying go for it, go for it. So couldn't get a better set of cards there. And next up we have Warrior Girl. My buddy Warrior Girl. And I owe a card to somebody. I didn't miss a message from Spirit. Ooh, I like this one. Ah. Ooh, love.
Okay, it's Warrior Girl. Not to be philosophical, but I will say if something is worth fighting for, then you need to pursue it. If something isn't, that doesn't resonate with you, let it go. The cards I have are the Four of Swords in the center of my reading. I would say that now is the time to rise above the old wounds, the disconnect that you probably have had with the Knight of Cups. Okay. And
tower originally for her.
Me? No.
Oh.
And bring resolution to the wounds, I would say, with the Five of Wands. That is what I'm going to leave you with. It's if you are feeling like you've done all that you can do, then that's okay. But if there's still fight left in you to fight for something that you truly believe in, then do so. If not, you're going to be all right. With the clarifying card is the Five of Pentacles upright. You're going to be able to rise above regardless. That's what I got for you. What'd you get, Kathy?
Good seeing you. Card got something to say. It's funny because when I think it's cards or a girl, I give you a call later. They told me I need to throw you a Celtic, but I didn't throw it here. I just did a 3-card with underline. Might as well be a Celtic though before it's over. We're going into this energy with the Page of Cups, and I love this card. It reminds me of my granddaughter, When Pigs Fly. This is a message saying that you will rise above. Yes, pigs can fly, and that will bring abundance towards you. Right in the center of the reading, you're the Queen of Cups. You're that intuitive. You're using your spirituality. You're connected with spirit, and you are being guided in this energy. And you need to remember, temperance keeps on coming up today, people. This is my card too, so I'm not the only one that needs to be temperate. You need to take care of yourself, take care of your health, pamper yourself, get lots of rest right now. I feel like you're going through something physically, so you need to really watch your health, watch what you're doing, and take care of yourself. Get lots of rest. It'll allow you to recover faster. And then you're good to go. I love the underlying cards in this reading. This is you working in partnership with others. Grabbing that energy, that emotional energy, and working with partnerships with others. This is going to allow you to move like the Knight of Swords, stand in your truth, take charge, live in your truth, live in justice, move with that warrior arrow that you are, that you carry. You are that warrior. So, and you're going to be taking actions towards something, moving up, uprising. You have the Eight of Swords. You reflect on your past, but you let that go because you take what's positive out of your past, you release it, and you don't allow it to keep you bound so you can move forward past that. This gives you the strength of that King of Pentacles, that financial stability, that ability to find that financial balance, that security within your household. And yes, it is followed by the Two of Pentacles, that balance. See, the balance is coming, which brings abundance and happiness with the Ten of Cups. So I love these cards. Very positive reading, but you do need to take care of yourself so that as you move forward, you have the strength to do what you need to do to get there. And you and I both are the same position. We have health problems. We have things going on in our life. And when we take care of ourselves, taking the time to slow down and meeting those simple needs that we need to get through the moment, everything else flows into place and it re-energizes us. And you and I both need that energy. And I pulled you a postcard from Spirit. This card, I mean, that's what popped up for me. Is that's what I saw. Just boom, color. And its theme is with love. It says, dearest you, as you think, so will you experience life. Thoughts are that powerful, and they are mending. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so that they serve you or get released instead of weakening, wrecking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often masquerade as truth. Let the real truth, lost my place. I'm dyslexic. Let the real truth is, yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course, you have the thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. These are the ones that we want to keep thinking and have less frantic qualities. They are stimulating in a good way and they don't get in the way for you. How do you keep the inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts you want the world to reflect back. Life is not so hard as you think. Loving you so much. I like that card. That's great advice. So I will give you a call, warrior girl. And last but not least is Snow Wolf.
These are some unique cards.
Oh, we have one more person. We have two more people that came in the room. What time are
I'm
we
done
at?
with this. So if you want to read for them, you can.
Yeah, I will. We're only an hour in, so I'm good to add two people. Okay. Let me grab these really quick.
So Snow Wolf, I don't know what's going on, but the cards I got are basically like, it's almost like you fought a losing battle towards something, or you feel like you've lost before the challenge even began. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it feels like, again, the underlining card is the Seven of Wands here in reverse, which shows me like something is lost. You stood up to you rised above to stand up to the opposition, but the game was either over or you had no control of the victory of it. It was like something was already decided for you. I don't know how that resonates with you, but the 3 cards I have for you are the Star in reverse, which I feel like, to me, this is saying we had desires, wishes, and dreams and hopes for something that didn't 100% fall into place as we wanted them to. I have the Hermit here, which, it's all about seeking out that truth for yourself, shining that light. If it means going back into your cave and listening and coming up with what did you learn about the situation, what you hope to achieve during that situation. And then I go into my final card with the Knight of Cups in reverse. This is telling me that, again, it feels almost like a broken heart with something. Again, it feels like something that didn't materialize as you had wished and hoped for. But that is what I have for you. What do you have, Kathy?
For Warrior Girl, I already read her.
No, you said Snow Wolf.
Oh, I didn't know you were reading Snow Wolf. Did you read for Warrior Girl? I guess you read first, didn't you? I'm like, okay. I haven't pulled anything yet. I was answering the chat for Latoya. She'd asked if she could ask a question, and I told her yes, she could. There's a $5 donation for questions, and it's 5-card draw with underlying cards. Usually ends up being almost a full Celtic before it's over. It's just I do a different style. I don't do a Celtic. So, anyways, if you want
to ask that, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Thanks, Kathy, for letting me join you.
Yeah, it's great.
I will talk to you later.
Finish those lesson plans. Yeah, he's still got lessons planned to finish. I'll talk to you later, Dean.
Bye.
Thanks for joining me. Okay, Snow Wolf. Well, the underlying card of the reading, Snow Wolf, is abundance. You got that golden egg. So things are going to be moving forward. I've got a cup of celebration, so I don't know what you're celebrating yet. And I'm wondering if you guys are going to find that piece of property. You are rising above it with the 7 of Swords. So that's great energy. Your energy is rising up. And you've got that Hermit card, but it's that Stairway to Heaven card. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm wondering if you guys are going to find something. You guys have been looking at properties and stuff. Maybe you're going to find that ultimate piece of property. We're coming into this reading with the 10 of Wands, which is an obstacle card. But you've got your rock wrapped around that boulder and you're pulling it out of the way. So it's just a temporary obstacle that you've got control over. Right in the center of the reading, I get that 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is your strength, your foundation. You're being guided in that energy. You're taking charge, and you're going to be able to move forward in it. And you're not letting things from your past, as your final outcomes, you're not letting your past keep you blocked. You've snapped those, you've cut those ties. You're no longer letting things like that control your life and controlling your decisions. So I think things are going to start falling into place for you. You guys need to hit that market, look and see what's out there, because I think something's coming forward. And that's funny because I was seeing that a year out. Let me ask if that is that property that you guys have been seeking? Is this the property? Inspiration of Pentacles. Strength. The Four of Wands, a great foundation. So I think it's looking like it's what you're looking for. Yeah, the Death card. The ending of one moment, the rebirth of a new. Going into partnership together. And I get the Devil. So before you sign the contracts, look at the details. Make sure it is exactly what you guys are looking for. Don't jump in before you're ready. Yep. I don't know. Yeah. You guys need to get out there and look. I think it's an opportunity now is going to be coming your guys' way. So that's interesting. I'm glad that showed up. Something we've been talking about off and on, and I was seeing that further out. So who knows? I give you a call also later on this evening. No, I'm going to talk for a few days. I've been busy. Okay, and next up, I added 2 new people to my room. And I want to welcome, let's see, I got JR, Warrior Girl. I want to welcome Letitia. Did you want to do a donation and a question, Letitia? Let me know. You can hit the link at the top of my PayPal or my Zelle account. And it's just a $5 donation. If not, I'll do a general reading. Yes, absolutely, Warrior Girl. Timelines are just accelerating. When I set up my program today, I said, "What is it today, Dean? The 12th?" And he starts laughing. He goes, "No, it's the 17th." I'm like, "Really?" I had to look at my calendar. Oh wait, I guess it really is the 17th. I can't keep track of time anyways, but I'm usually not an entire week off. I mean, give me a break. I'm going to do Kiki Law first, and then Letitia, you'll be last. If you want to do a question, go ahead and post your question. Post a donation. It'll pop up on my phone notifies me when a donation goes through to either account. If not, I'll do a general reading for you, and you will be the last reading of the day. So let's do Kiki Law. Cards do we want? No. My guys changed their mind. They want this deck. This is the deck of oneness. I really like this deck. And it has seven extra cards in it based on spirituality and connection with spirit and with Gaia. It's a neat deck. It's one of my favorite decks. I'm not crazy chatty Cathy today either. Okay, Kiki. Oh, I like these cards. What's underlying? The underlying card of the reading is the sun. The sun is shining on you. Wonderful. You got the Hierophant. You're connected with spirits and your guides and your higher self. Love that energy. What obstacles are coming your way? You're going to avoid them because look at that. That seagull isn't getting those turtles. He's trying to aim for them, but he's not getting them. They're running out to that clear water, to that new beginning, and they're being successful. And your cup is running over. So I love it. Love the energy of these cards. You come into this reading with the Four of Wands. You've got this great foundation, and of course, you're connected with your chakra. Your chakras are in line. You're creative. Wands, your creativity, your knowledge, your strength. It's a great foundation to move forward. And you're coming out of a cycle of an ending, but you've got a new beginning coming. And new beginnings are always great. So change is coming your way. You've ended this cycle and now you're moving into that new cycle. And that new cycle is spiritually based because I've got the awakening card for you. This is one of the cards I love in this deck. Is you are awakening. You are in guidance with your guides, your higher powers, your strength. You rely on them. They're guiding you in the direction you need to go. Just keep listening and watch those opportunities. They're just going to pop out and shine for you as you go. Let me see if I can get anything else coming out of that, any clarifications of what direction that's going to take you. Like you're manifesting your own destiny. The Spirit of Wands that you're taking action. The Spirit is, of course, a messenger. And you are going to be, it's telling you, you need to take action to make this happen. But you're the magician in this. So whatever you dream of, whatever you manifest is going to be prosperous for you. You have secret dreams, secret wishes that you want to fulfill. So I would say pursue something out of the ordinary, something that you've always fantasized about, something that you've always kept locked in your own little soul. That's going to bring you prosperity and strength. So tap into that beautiful secret energy of yours and manifest that coming true, because it's going to bring you success. Create your own destiny. Okay. Hey, Brenda. I'll give you a call later in the week, and we can chit chat. I'd love to work with you next Saturday, since Anne's not going to be there. That'll be fun, and I'll skip my show, do your show, and we haven't read in a while, so I'm looking really forward to it. That's it. Okay, this reading is going to be for Latoya. And since you're new, Latoya, I'm going to throw a cross for you. No, I'm going to do a 5-on-5. It's basically a cross with underlying cards. It comes out to be the same amount of cards as a Celtic cross. First line will be what your present is showing, what's happening in the now. The second line of 5 will be what's moving, how it's moving towards the future. And the underlying cards are what is reflective of what's underlying what you're facing, what direction you may be going. And hopefully, if you had a question in mind in your head, it may answer that question. So general readings can do that. Okay, so. Okay, the underlying card in this reading is the Devil. Somebody around you, I don't know if you have somebody that is trying to suppress you, or is abusive towards you, or is using you, maybe somebody that is not treating you well, somebody that's taking from you relying on you, trying to control your aspects, make decisions for you, is this devil card. They're taking advantage of you. You're taking advantage of your goodwill. They're trying to direct how you're leading your life and what you're doing. You need to let that go. You'll be working in partnerships with somebody else that will help you move out of that energy. But it's going to be you that has to stand up to that energy, to recognize that person that's using you or taking advantage of you, or trying to suppress you, or trying to tell you how to live your life. No, and walk away from it. This, you get the Ten of Swords. It is an obstacle, but you are moving from this chaos energy out into the light. So you're selling your ship out into the light, and you will get from it. You do have underlying secrets that you want to keep hidden. Nothing's wrong with that. But do deal with things that are no longer serving you. This is part of your shadow work. Shadow work being things that you brought from your past or things you need to deal with in your present that you need to work through. And work through those issues. Look at what positive come out of it. Take the positive lesson and let go of things that aren't serving you. You are being guided right now. You've got the Hermit card. You're being pretty reclusive. You're going to follow the light. They're trying to guide you to the light, to move forward in your world and up into that light. Anytime you see a staircase and light at the end of that tunnel, you're moving up. So you're moving out of that energy, and you're seeking better truth. We come into the reading with the Five of Wands. This is a lot of infighting. This is mental infighting. You're fighting with yourself, trying to decide what it is you want to do. What do you need to do next? How do you need to get through this? You have obstacles in your way, but you are going to survive these obstacles. Like I said before with this card, it's an obstacle card. These turtles are running from the nest out to the sea. They're getting threatened by the seagull, but the seagull isn't catching them. You will make it to that sea, and you'll find that new opportunity. You're taking the time now, right in the center of the reading, and this is a powerful card for you, is you're rising above it all. Rise above yourself. Rise above the now. And look and get perspective on what's going on around you and where you want to go next. This is not just the hangman where you're hung up on something, you're trying to get perspective. This is you're rising way above it. You're connecting to your spiritual self, to what it is that makes you you and gives you that strength to make choices and opportunities, what opportunities are out there for you to pursue. And you're getting great perspective of it because you're taking the big view, that 360-degree view from the sky to make a decision on how you want to go forward. You will take in a perspective with the Six of Cups. This is that nostalgia card. You'll look at your past and where you've been, and you'll also track through and take in perspective where you've been and how far you've come, that you can go so much farther. So think of this as a very positive journey now. You're getting out of a relationship or a situation that's not serving you anymore, and it's allowing you to grow and move forward, and you're in the now. You do have a good foundation to do this with the Four of Swords. Live in your truth. You know what it is you want. Your angels are around you, the feathers of the angels around you, helping you discover what your truth is, what is important to you, and what direction you want to go. This is that warrior card. This is that fighter in you that's going to allow you to achieve your goals. You've got a great foundation for us. Are always foundational cards, and it's going to. We come into the conclusion of the reading, and it's telling you you have the strength to do this. This is your strength. That's our fire energy. That's your get up and go. You can do this. Anything you set your mind to, you can do it. What it's going to do, it's going to bring you prosperity with the Ten of Pentacles. So whatever it is you that's been suppressing you, that's been trying to control you and stuff, you're going to walk away from that. And by doing so and taking action and living in your truth is going to allow you to be prosperous. So if you're coming out of a bad relationship or a bad work situation or a bad something going on in your home life and you're making changes in the direction you're going, it is going to be really good for you. This is I'm a Pisces, so I'm a go with the flow kind of girl. This is my it's a Spirit of Cups. This is that messenger of the cups. Is go with the flow. Allow the flow to take you in the right direction. Grab that current and move with that. I love the stingrays because if you've ever watched stingrays in the ocean, I don't know if you live in the ocean. I live in California, so I've been in swimming with stingrays, and they just go with the flow. That just fluid animals, and they move with the tide, and it is just so fun. But go with that flow and know that you have that beautiful energy to do that. It's going to lead you in the right direction. You get the Spirit of Swords. This is that messenger card again. That messenger telling you, stand in your truth, stand in your justice, stand as a warrior, fight for what you want. You've got the strength to do this. All the power is in you. And where it's leading you to, and I love the final card. This is the deck of oneness. This is the name of my deck. It is the deck of oneness. This is our connection to God, to Spirit, to the higher source, to the one source, the one force, and that's the card you got. This is connecting you spiritually to the one source, the one force. He's got your back. He's got strength on you. He has helped guiding you. Keep your faith, and you're going to be moving into a beautiful, prosperous stage forward. Walk away from that suppression, that cleanness, that whoever's trying to hold you back or taking advantage of you. Once you walk away from that, it's smooth sailing from there, because you're going to take charge of your life, and it's going to be very prosperous for you. So I hope that that helps you. I hope it answered your underlying question. And I was catching what Brenda was saying. Anyways, that's it for the day. Thank you for joining us, Latoya. Please come back next week. I'll actually be on Brenda Tarot Card Reading channel. Catch us there. Look her up. She's a wonderful reader too. She's a really good friend of mine. I absolutely love reading with Brenda. We are sisters of the same kind. We have an extremely unusual connection with each other, and we amplify each other, I think, or she amplifies me. I don't know, but I love reading with her, and we're both Pisces, so we're just snap, 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 and it's really fun to read with her, and she's a very, very dear friend with me. If you are looking for readings, I am opening up to readings. I don't have a web page. I really need to build one. Probably will do that after I get the house. So I've got a lot on my plate right now, but I will get that done when I get moved, and then I'll start doing regular readings. I'm going to be moving to the East Coast. Hopefully we'll get the house in the market in the next couple of weeks. Working towards it. But I'm going to let everybody go. Enjoy your beautiful Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. If you're on the East Coast, you guys are already in the evening. And I will see you next week on Brenda Tarot's Card Reading channel. And then I'll be back on my channel to do reading. Maybe I'll come in on Saturday and do a Saturday show separate, so that I can get a double reading. I know Where Girls keeps on telling me I need to do a Wednesday program, and I think she's right. I just have so much on my plate right now. I'm really pondering that. We'll have to see where things are going with getting my house totally under control and getting it packed up. So anyways, I will see you guys next week on Brenda's Tarot. Looking forward to working with Brenda next week. Brenda's also a phenomenal Reiki master. So if you do need some Reiki work, get a hold of Brenda. Her prices are very reasonable. Just go onto her website or go onto her channel, and you can link into her website and schedule an appointment. And she also does personal readings. So blessings to everybody, and thank you for having joined me, and I will see you next week. Bye, Dean. I know he's in the background listening still.